Hummingbirds. They are the smallest birds in the world. They make the smallest bird eggs. They have the fastest metabolism of any bird. Hummingbirds are rare birds that can fly in any direction. They can hover and even fly backward. Hummingbirds are fascinating with their small size, eye-catching colors, and fast movements. The ability to fly in any direction. Hummingbirds' flight skills are like an acrobatic show. They flap their wings very fast. Some species flap their wings up to 80 times a second. By flapping their wings so fast, they can hover and fly backward. Their wing architecture allows them to hover in front of flowers and get nectar from them. Hummingbirds have a different flight style from other birds. They vibrate their wings in a figure 8-like motion. This movement creates lift both up and down. This flight ability gives them an advantage when navigating among flowers and building their nests. The world's smallest birds. Hummingbirds are the smallest birds in the world, but there are marked size differences between different species of hummingbird. For example, the bee hummingbird only weighs about 1.8 grams and measures 5 centimeters. The bee hummingbird is the smallest bird species. The giant hummingbird weighs 20 grams and measures 20 centimeters. This small size allows them to get inside flowers and easily consume the nectar. Hibernating with the fastest metabolism. Some animals can control their blood flow and metabolism very well for low energy consumption. This skill is especially important for survival in the cold of winter. Hummingbirds have a similar ability to freeze and regenerate in cold weather. This skill is practiced by hummingbirds that live mainly around the Andes Mountains. They freeze at night and resume their routines during the day. But this freezing is not exactly ice-like freezing. It is more like deep sleep. Scientists have dubbed this state lethargy. These birds feed less in winter because it's very difficult to find flowers. They need to expend less energy to survive the freezing nights. So they do this by lowering their body temperature. Considering that they have the fastest metabolism among birds, this feat is quite remarkable. Hummingbird diet. They have the fastest metabolism of any animal. Such a fast metabolism is necessary for their particularly fast wing beating. Hummingbirds' diet consists primarily of nectar from flowers. However, hummingbirds are omnivores. They also feed on spider webs and small insects. Thanks to their fast and acrobatic flight, they can easily hunt small insects. This variety of food provides enough energy to support them. Hummingbirds are attracted to many flower essences, especially those of red flowers. They can consume up to twice their body weight in nectar each day. Their long and slender beaks allow them to feed easily. They play an important role in carrying pollen, especially from flowers with narrow mouths. They can remember the location and timing of hundreds of flowers. They make an important contribution to the ecosystem. The world's smallest eggs. The reproductive system of hummingbirds is actually not very different from common forms of reproduction. Their body colors are usually bright shades of blue, green, red, or purple. These colorful feathers are a feature that hummingbirds, especially male hummingbirds, use to attract females. Hummingbirds build nests on their branches that look like an elaborately woven cup. These nests contain 2 white eggs. The incubation period lasts between 14 and 19 days. Most hummingbirds have songs. They make various sounds with their flight and dance. In many species, these sounds are produced by the tail feathers. The eggs of these birds are also very small. Some are the size of a pea, but even so, a hummingbird's egg is about 10% of the bird's weight, so it is still big in its own right. Hummingbird population. Populations of hummingbirds can vary depending on their species. Hummingbird populations are generally concentrated in tropical and subtropical regions. Most species are found in South America. However, some species can also be found in cold climates. In the past, it was thought that these birds were unique to the American continent. However, interestingly, the first hummingbird fossil found was unearthed in Germany. It is stated that this fossil is 30 million years old. It is also stated that they later moved to the American continent. Different species occur more frequently in different regions, usually in areas where certain types of flowers are found. The populations of some species are endangered. For example, the red hummingbird is among the endangered species. Classification of hummingbirds. The scientific name of this bird family, equipped with enormous diversity and features, is Trochilidae. The Trochilidae family represents a special group of birds that stand out with their adaptation abilities and special physical characteristics throughout the evolutionary process. There are more than 330 species of hummingbirds. This family is in the Passeriformes order of the bird class. Hummingbirds emerged during the Eocene period, approximately 42 million years ago.